What's up guys? So here I'm going to talk to you about a brand new thing I'm going to do each and every week, right? So if you know me, anyone who knows me that's here knows that I like classes to run efficiently, and I'm always trying to work out ways we can run them more efficient and save time so we can spend in coaching. So yeah, we've tried a little bit of this before, but I'm going to go into more depth now in it, and this is going to be called the weekly WOD, right? Now I'm a bit late for this week obviously, but why not start it now, and we can get in the end of this week and a full week next week. So what we're going to do is break down each day in total detail like we would in class, so that when you come in you exactly know what's happening. If you do watch this video, you know exactly what's going to happen in class. We can speed up all the processes and everybody will know where they're going, even down to the point of knowing your percentages and your numbers on different weights and stuff before you come to class, and obviously knowing what exercise be on what day. So I'm going to start off with today's workout. It is Thursday the 12th to the 9th. I'm going to start off with today's workout, break that down, and then the people who are coming in this evening know exactly what they're going to do and what they need to do and where we're going to go with it. I wouldn't leave any workout on any day put you off coming to class, guys. It doesn't matter what the workout is. Even if it's something like run for everything that we do in the workout. If it's something that you can't do, that doesn't mean that us as coaches or myself can't program something else into the class. So bar having 2 broken legs, which I actually think you could still train with, there's always a variation there for you that you can do in class no matter what level you are, or no matter what skill levels you have or what fitness level you have. So don't leave any workout keep you away from being in class. So today Thursday the 12th, guys, I'm going to reference my notes. I write notes in classes as well, and the way we want classes to run, okay, as coaches. So today you can see that it's a 1 workout day. We're running with our strength cycle at the moment. So we've got a workout called Tumor. It's a 5-round workout with a minute of wall balls, a minute of hang power snatches, and a minute of row calories, followed by a minute of rest. So you'll do 3 minutes of work followed by 1 minute of rest for 5 rounds. Now with this workout today, we've obviously got wall balls, we've got snatches, and we've got rowing. All technical things, to be quite honest. The power snatch is probably going to be the most technical. We will run through the Bergner warm-up on that before we start, so we'll be looking at depth at the Bergner warm-up, the power snatch itself, and trying to progress with you with that. Even though it's very light in the workout, it's a good opportunity for you today to really focus in on your technique and your form, and making sure you're trying to do it as best you can and keep your shoulders safe. Again, any issues with snatches or overhead movements, don't be afraid to scale back to something like a clean or to a squat or something like that suits you better. You don't necessarily have to do snatches. It's just in the workout today. But if you come in and you say to a coach, don't want to do snatches, don't like them, that is fine. You can do something else. No problem whatsoever, okay? So getting a little bit depth into that workout, guys, if we look at it, as I said, it's a 5-round workout. It's a lot of work, but you will have a minute rest after each 3 minutes of work, okay? In order to get the most of the workouts, we want to choose weights that enable us to move for the majority of the 3 minutes. So in other words, you don't want to have anything that's too heavy that's going to stop you moving. Keep yourself moving throughout the whole lot. If we reference just the exercises themselves, the wall balls as normal, it's going to be max 9 kilos for guys, and it's going to be 6 kilos for ladies. Look, it's a workout that it's a minute long, so it's an opportunity for you now to maybe push to a heavier ball, because you don't have to do a certain amount of reps. So I would look at that. Always look at your position, your hands and stuff in the wall ball, and make sure you're breaking parallel on the squat. If you look at the hang power snatches, they're going to be above the knee, right? So it's going to be a little bit easier. You won't have to go all the way to the floor. Your back won't be put on inner pressure, because we did do deadlifts yesterday as well. You should be able to really complete in that minute somewhere around 20 to 25 reps if you can, okay? Depending on the weight of the bar. It's light, so you should be able to cycle quite quickly in a minute for that kind of rep range. If you can't, again, the weight is too heavy. If we're looking at the rower, then the rower again is something I think now us as a community need to look at a little bit more, because we have more of them, and get a little bit more efficient at it. So when you're rowing, and then be talking about this, and I'm sure the coaches are as well, when you're in class, we should be looking at kind of a system of rowing. So when we actually pull on the rower, that we're using our legs first. So my knee will lock out, my hip will lock out, and only then will I pull with my arms. And then on the way back in, I should do the reverse. So I should go arms first, then I'm going to go with my hip, and then I'm going to go with my knees. So we're getting the most pull on each and every rep from the rower. Okay, so there are the 3 exercises, guys. The squats, the snatches, the rowing, and the wall balls. Try to be as efficient as you can, and try to get through as many reps as you can in the 5 rounds. Cool, dudes? 1 minute rest after each one. If we move on to tomorrow's class, Sorry, you guys, just fast forward here. We're going to start off tomorrow with our warm-up as normal. We'll be doing some simple banded work to warm up, and we'll be looking at some hip flexor stretches as well. After that, we'll have shoulder press, and we're looking at, again, you know, we're in week 3 of our strength cycle, and I hope you're all enjoying it. And we're looking at strict shoulder press to overhead with no use of the legs. So you'll be looking at 3 sets of working sets, which will be a set of 5, 3 and 1, and the sets will go at 75% of your 3 rep max, 85 and 95. Remember, what we're looking for is that last set is a max set and 95% of your 3 rep max. Now remember, these are working sets. This is not a 3 rep max test. We were going to do that in 2 weeks time. So tomorrow's all about the work, you know, getting the work done. If you need to keep the weight a little bit lighter, keep it a little bit lighter, but we should be hitting somewhere around between 2 to 5, 6 reps in that final set of the shoulder press tomorrow at 95%. And we move on tomorrow then for a 14-minute AMRAP of max rounds. So max rounds, remember I'm saying max rounds and not AMRAP, which means I want you to push yourself and not just go through the rounds and wait for the 14 minutes to be up. So I want you to really push yourself on the 14 minutes. You'll do 7 handstand push-ups, which can be done kipping if you have them. If you don't have kipping, but you can still get inverted into a handstand, you can do deficit handstand push-ups, which will be related back to the deficit pull-up, and you can work on your deficit handstand push-up. In other words, getting into an inverted handstand completely straight with the elbows, and then leaving yourself down slowly to a nab mat, down to the ground, and then dropping off the floor, kicking back up and starting again. 7 handstand push-ups, I'll probably be doing 2 to 3 deficits, would be loads in comparison to the 7 handstand push-ups, okay? If you don't have the inverted handstand sorted out, then we can revert back to the wall walk again, and we will do 2 wall walks, okay, instead. So that's our 7 handstand push-ups. And remember, this is a 14-minute AMRAP. Our next exercise is 14 ab mat sit-ups. So you can do the ab mat sit-ups. And some of you love to get out the green mats. I know we're getting a little bit soft for that, lads. But you can use the green mat underneath if you need that. If you want to add a med ball to that and add an extra bit of weight, again, you could go max 9 for guys, 6 for ladies, 14 ab mat sit-ups, and then we finish up with 21 double unders. A nice short set of double unders so we can keep the heart rate quite high and move quite fast. Again, it's an opportunity for you to work on your double under. We'll be looking at it tomorrow in class. Really work on your double under and try to make it better in class. You know, I said this the other day to plenty of people. Are you the person who always says, you know, oh, double under is enough for me? That's not okay. You know, you should challenge yourself, and you should challenge yourself to do the same things that other people are doing it. The only reason why they got there, is because they practice it. Okay. And again, guys, you know, we should really all look, if you're really, really serious about getting the skipping right, you want to get double unders, you need to have your own rope. So you need to have your own skipping rope that fits you. The ones in the gym are fine, but they get battered, you know, they get moved around. They're never going to be the right length for you. So think about getting your own rope and bring it tomorrow, okay? So tomorrow's workout in total is going to be your shoulder press, working up to our heaviest set on that 95%, and then after that 14-minute AMRAP of max rounds, 7 handstand push-ups or 2 wall walks, or obviously we have the deficit, 14 ab mat sit-ups with a med ball or without, and 21 double unders. As many rounds as you can in 14 minutes. I'm going to move on in, guys. I'm going to give you Saturday's workout as well, and I know this is a bit long, but if you're enjoying it, you give me a thumbs up at the end. Saturday's workout is going to be D Lynch's workout. So D Lynch will be one of the longest term members in the gym, guys. You would all know her. He'd all see her in class. He's been here a very long time, and now this is her workout, right? So we're going to get through everybody in the community with this, by the way, and we're just starting off kind of from the people who are the longest and working all the way down. So, you know, the workout tomorrow, we're going to start off again with some rowing, some banded stuff, some low box jumps, on Saturday. We'll do some duck walks, which I always find a bit of crack. After that, we'll do a little bit of a shoe balance test, but which we've done before, just showing you range of motion and stuff like that, and we'll get in some good mobility before we start into this workout. So the workout is each minute on the minute for 20 minutes. So every minute on, 1 second, I can actually use a prop for this, if you can see it. So this will probably be backwards though, won't it? Yeah, of course it is. It's upside down. So it's a workout, right? The workout's going to be 3 deadlifts, 4 burpees, and then 5 box jumps every minute for 20 minutes. That's going to be D Lynch's workout. 3, 4, and 5. So you do 1 set of this, each exercise every minute for 20 minutes. Each minute on the minute for 20 minutes. I know you can't read any of that because it's completely upside down, but this weight will be on the deadlift, 60 for the guys, 42.5 for the ladies. The box side is high, 30 for the guys, 24 for the ladies. But again, it's going to be an each minute on the minute workout for 20 minutes on Saturday morning, and it's going to be 3 deadlifts, 4 burpees, 5 box jumps. Let's get in there. Let's see who can set down the benchmark for it. Pressure is on D to do really, really well in this workout now, but But, you know, get in Saturday morning, lads. It's always a good crack. It's always a good bit of atmosphere on Saturday morning. We got the coffee going. We got the conversation going as well. And it's a nice way to start your Saturday and get into your weekend. So, guys, that is the partial weekly WOD. I'm going to try and condense these as much as I can, but you know I like to talk. So there's the partial weekly WOD for the remainder of this week. I'm going to give you every single workout tomorrow again, because I'll be doing my workouts tomorrow morning. I'll give you a full week breakdown on each and every class and what's going to be entailed in them tomorrow for next week. If you enjoyed this and you're happy with it, leave me know in class, give me a thumbs up. If you want me to continue to do it, I'm happy to do it. And you know, it speeds up the process and makes things a little bit more efficient for us in class. So thanks for watching, dudes. Have a great Thursday, and I'll see you in class.